Hello guys, my name is Armin. In today's episode, Learning Bluebeam, we're gonna take a look at a very important feature. We're gonna take a look at hyperlinking different documents, annotation, sheet numbers, and whatnot in Bluebeam to a different location. So in this session, we wanna go through a few items where we can access it, how to identify if there is a link already available in Bluebeam, plus how you want to add your individual links to go to a different page, to go to a different documentation, to go to a different snapshot. Also, we're going to look at the batch linking, which is a very unique feature only in Bluebeam Extreme. So without further ado, let's jump into Bluebeam so we can see how this process works. And don't forget, if you like the content, please subscribe and leave a like. So in today's episode, we want to take a look at links. We want to know what is the link, how we can use them, where to access them, how to apply it to the documents, and so forth. When you receive a PDF, first you can check to see if links have been created on it already so you can use it before you basically start generating links. In order to do that, you need to go and click on the link, or you can also access it on tools and then all the way down to hyperlink. So you can click on it, and as soon as you click on it, you see all the items that are linked on the drawings gonna get highlighted for you. So when I see that, I know that these drawings has the links. I can create my own, or I can basically use this. Other location that you can go and see is basically these link tabs. In Bluebeam, when you go over there, you can see all the location that are existed in drawings, plus all the links that are creating on the sheet, so you know like what sheets have link, and then everything is going to be basically aligned right here. So the good thing about link is when you click on it, it basically help you jump to that sheet or location that you want. It save you a lot of time. You have everything at your fingertips, and it's really easy to go. So if I want to, let's say, see the elevation, want to jump to that sheet easily, I can click on it. So these links have been created already on this sheet for me, so I can click on them and go from point A to point B. So let's start our links. Assume that there is no link on this sheet. So what I do on under drawings that I have, basically I create some markups and areas that I want to get to, and create links for those areas, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's first start with see what we have. So first, when you create a link for a markup, it's going to open up a box, the action box. So the first line item that we're going to use is basically jumping to a page. So from the location that you are is going to a different page. So right now the page that I'm on, let's say on 96, I want to go to level 2, which is 97. And then the scale is going to be adjustable. You want to see a specific location, you want to see the whole page, you want to zoom in, you want to do the fit page. I'm just going to leave it as this, and then okay. And as soon as I hit okay, you guys can see there is a difference between these markups. So these markups right now is different than these. So this is just a regular markup that I create, but this one has been changed to a link, because as soon as I go on, I can see the sheet number that it says where I'm going to. So if I click on it, there you go, fit page, level 2, I can get to that area. So this is one way to create basically links. The next item that I want to create is, let's just create another one over here, this area. So I want to go to a place. So a place can be defined in your drawings, or if there is no such a place exists, you want to go to a specific place, you can create it yourself. So I am gonna put elevators L2, let's say, and then the page is gonna be 97, and I'm gonna basically zoom in that area. So it's gonna tell me, okay, I want to get the actual area that I want to go to. So basically I'm gonna go to the sheet, I'm gonna go to the elevators on L2, and then it's gonna tell me, okay, you want to go over there? Yes, done, right? So it's basically, you can see right now I created a space, elevators level 2. I'm gonna jump to this, and as soon as I do that, it's done. And how do I know that? If I go back here, you can see this one has changed to give me a type, which is the snapshot view, and then construction plan level 2 with the sheet number. So I click on it, I jump to this area real quick. So another way to create uh, links is by creating spaces. So you can create spaces in Bluebeam. I have another video that it can show you in length how you can create spaces in Bluebeam. And then in order to see where the spaces are, you can basically come over here. So I already have one space for my main electrical room, and I want to get to that place. So I usually create places for the main areas, such as, chiller room, pump room, electrical room, mechanical room, and whatnot. So look at this one right now. So I'm gonna do this markup, and I'm gonna go to spaces. So when you create space, everything is gonna show up on the drop down. So when you get your sheet, you create your space once, everything, it's basically it's gonna be under the drop down for your space. Select this space and okay, and that's done. So right now this one is turning to, is gonna tell me that it's gonna go to that main electrical room, which is this one that I created a space. So if I go on my space and click on it, you can see I already created space for the main electrical room. And anytime that I go to my drawings and then you want to jump to the main electrical room, I can basically click on the link and go over there. The next one that you can use for your links is just to create a snapshot of the area. So let's say I want to see all the wall types, and I want to get access to these sometimes when I want to look at the drawings and then, kind of go back and see what the area is or how the wall type look like with the color in terms of it. So as soon as I click that, it basically gives me this snapshot of the area and shows me, okay, these are, the links to those areas. So what I'm trying to say is there is a different way to create the links. It's not just going from one page to another page. You can go to a certain section, you can create a certain snapshot for the area, you can create a specific a space that you can go to. So more on links. So the next one, the good thing about it, you can also create hyperlinks. So you can basically, if there is gonna be any manual instruction, any specs, manufacturer, like any items that you have a URL for, you'll be able to put it over there. So for now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this right here, and then when I come back, I just want to place it over there, and then okay. So right now this one is turning to a website or URL and basically telling me the destination that I am going. So as soon as I click on it, it's going to open a tab. Basically you can go to that tab that you want, right? So it's easy. And the last one that you can use is basically getting access to any documentation anywhere on your computer. So let's say I'm going to open this one. I want to link to this uh, area. So as soon as I hit OK, and the good thing is, so I'm linking these documents on my drawings, and this is going to be the document that I'm looking at, which is the clash count, for the clash detection items. So these are basically all the items that you can get to create individual links. So right now we created all the links. Let's say if you made any mistake, right? And you want to double check the item. So if I want to basically change it for any links, I can right click and go to edit action. So this one was to a place L2. So if I want to edit it, I just right click edit action, and it opens up. And if I want to change it to, let's say, snapshot, right, to somewhere else, right here, like the service elevator. So I'm gonna say good, that's done. And right now it's basically this elevator is changed to this kind of area, right? So you can right click and then you'll be able to see how you can uh, edit these items. So right now if I go on this one, edit action, yeah, I can change it to, I don't know, like 98, different page. I can adjust this, done, done, click on it, go to different page 98. So this is basically, it's very easy. So if you create something and later on you want to change your mind, you can basically uh, go on any of these items and kind of create, edit it, change it, move it to any specific item that you want, and then adjust all of these. You can basically change it. It's easy. You can basically just go and then I'm just going on this one. Instead of clicking it, I'm basically just right click on it. So right click, edit action, and you can change over here anything that you want to basically make. So this is all creating individual link. Let's say you get a specific drawings that has, like this one, 356 pages. So you want to create a batch link. So the batch link, what the way that you want to create it, basically help you do this, right? It basically identifies all the sheet number, like all the location for all the sheets, so you'll be able to jump to that sheet. So if you want to create links for every single sheet number on your PDF, you need to use the batch link. The batch link is a feature only for Bluebeam Extreme. So if you have a Bluebeam Extreme, you can use this feature. So you can go to batch, link, new. You, if you don't have any file open, you can open a file, a folder. But if you have this set open like mine, I can just click on it. It's gonna select. So as soon as you select that one, you can go to the different page. So right here, it basically you are creating, you're generating kind of auto links. So the way to do it, you have three options over here. So you want to look by file name, region, label. I would recommend, if you want to look for the sheet number, just go for the region, and as soon as you hit select, like creating the bookmark, you can basically just show this region and then say, okay, this is what I want. I want just drawings. And then right here, it basically tells you the preview of how it's going to be, how it's going to scan it, and how it's going to look like, right? So let's go through these settings. So the settings have a few filters. So if you want to have a filter, uh, first from start, this one you can see the description keeps all text to the left of the first instance of the filter character. If it's from the end, keeps all text to the right of the last instance of the character. So it depends on, keeping the stuff to the left or right. So I'm gonna go with the start, and then right here it basically is gonna give you some options, right? So if you want to do the period, it basically tell you that's a term that they're looking for, right? And but I don't want to just look for A1, I want to look for everything, right? So if you couldn't find your stuff over here, you can simply type it. So I want to type star, right? So I'm gonna look for everything that it looks like that, and I can see the preview. It says it's gonna be A1.21, and this is what I want, basically the sheet number, right? When I'm satisfied with this, I can hit OK, and also I have link option. So link options is gonna tell me, do you want this to be case sensitive? No. Whole words only? Yes. And right here, there's like a behavior. So it's basically telling me, you want to override whatever existing is created, or you want to maintain the existing one. So it's up to you. If you want to override whatever is already created, select that one. If you want to maintain those, add yours to it, do the maintain. And then right here you can check this box and says include appearance properties. So that means any new sheets or any new link that is created on the sheets number, you'll see a box red around it, right? So you can select any type of color, and this is the style, right? So let's say I want to do highlight, you know, and then if you want to flatten the highlight, that's gonna basically do it, so you won't be able to move it. So it basically creates it and then flatten it, or you can flatten it your like everything, all the markups at the end when you're done. It's up to you. So this is basically what we have. Change the color, whatever you want. Let's just go says highlight. Let's just go with highlight, and then okay. So as soon as you're done here, you can hit generate. It's gonna take a few seconds or a minute based on the number of sheets that you have. So let's just wait until the generating this. It's done. So it's gonna take a little bit time to go. Okay, so you can see basically going through everything is gonna tell me this is the scan, and then looking for all the terms that kind of look like that. And you can see basically identify all the sheets and all the pages right here. When you finish, you can export these, or you can import stuff, or you can save these configuration that you create. So when I'm happy with all of these, my settings options, I can hit run. So this one is gonna take a little bit time. We're gonna wait for it until it's done. Okay, so it took a few minutes. Everything is done. Right now, it basically give me a summary. If you want to look at the details, you'll be able to all the details, the location, everything created. And when I'm done, I just hit finish. So when I hit finish and I'm kind of satisfied with, so you can see basically how create a highlights on all of these pages, right? So everything is gonna be, so every single sheet number that you can see is gonna be highlighted and basically created. So these are already created. It's not going to highlight those because those are the previous one. And you can see when I go on top of these item, so right here, like all the section cuts, like elevations, like everything looks like a new link. And these are the new ones because we wanted to highlight all of them, right? So if I go to the sheet index, you can see like all the sheets on these drawings have been linked. So basically it's gonna going through every single sheet, identify all the sheet numbers, and it's gonna help you when you see a detail, you want to jump from one point to another point, so you don't have to look for actual items. So you basically want to do, let's say if I want to jump to these 821, there you go, like easily kind of go over there. And it's really easy. All the levels, any areas that have any of these, you can see like the highlighted, like a different sheet C200, C21. So this is a great way to kind of help you batch link the whole drawing very quickly, and you can jump from one location to another location, saves you a lot of time. Hope that you guys enjoyed today's training in Bluebeam. If you like the content, please make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I will see you in the next video.